frantically baking. At 90 years of age and nearly blind, the old family retainer shouldn't be allowed near a hearth, but she dearly loved her cream buns. It was a shame that Nanny couldn't live with them, but there simply wasn't room for her at Queen's Bower. There was barely room for family, as her mother, the Countess of Addiscombe, was so fond of reminding her husband and children. Phoebe had been so busy gathering wool that she was halfway home before she noticed. Blast! She stopped and shouted again. "Doddy! Over here, Phoebe!" She shrieked at the sound of Doddy's muffled voice. "Where?" "By the stream." "You little rotter," she muttered. "Just wait until I get my hands on you." Phoebe stepped over a fallen log and picked her way through the trees, glimpsing her brother's bright flaxen curls. Yet another reason to be irritated with him. Why would God give a glorious head of hair like that to a mere boy? Phoebe shoved the thought aside, along with the long, snaky bramble that reached out to snag her skirt. Her brother was standing beneath a monstrous horse-chestnut tree, staring up. "You promised you'd behave and not make trouble, Doddy." Dauntry Bellamy's blue eyes were enormous, limpid, and deceptively innocent as he turned to her. Her brother reminded Phoebe of the brightly coloured jungle creatures that her sister Aurelia was frequently paid to illustrate. The animals were lovely, but only so they could lure their prey close enough to sting, bite, or poison them into submission. Doddy looked like an angel, but he was a hellion from the soles of his scuffed boots to his curly blonde head. He pointed up at the immense tree. "It's Silas. He won't come down." "You brought your rodent to deliver clothing to the poor." His mouth tightened ominously. "He's a squirrel, Phoebe, as you are perfectly aware." "Don't call me Phoebe." Phoebe lived in the rapidly dwindling hope that her family would stop using her appalling pet name if she was adamant enough. "To answer your question, Phoebe, I didn't bring him. He brought himself. Silas is his own master and goes where he pleases." "Fine, then let him find his own way down from the tree." "It's too dangerous." Phoebe had to bite her tongue. She would only look like a fool if she argued with her irrational little brother about his verminous pet. She planted her fisted hands on her hips. "Call him, then." Doddy squinted up into the tree's frilly canopy, his brow furrowing. "I did. He is refusing to come down." "I'm sure he can find his way back home." Phoebe gestured to the parcel she had tasked him with carrying. The brown paper bundle was dirty and battered, as though he had kicked it all the way from Queen's Bower. "Pick up the clothes and come along. We've not got all day." "I can't leave him here." "He's a squirrel, Doddy. He'd be happier living outside. He probably hates living in a hat box in your messy room." "He only ever lived inside. He wouldn't know what to do out here, all alone." His lip quivered. "Ha! Nicely done, Doddy." Her brother's pitiful, beseeching expression dissipated faster than a cream cake at tea. Phoebe clucked her tongue. "You little faker." Doddy looked proud at the accusation and crossed his arms over his chest. "Either you help me get him down, or you can take the clothing yourself." "I can't believe you'd forego your duty to deliver much-needed clothing to your very own people to fish a rodent out of a tree." "Do you really believe Mrs. Tompkins wants my worn-out knee breeches and your threadbare old petticoats?" He fixed her with a sneering look that made him appear far older than his years. Phoebe thought of it as his Lord of the Manor.